in the East and the Western Conference playoff picture right now, as we have BC Chicago going up tonight, and also the Tampa Bay Sting going in action tonight. But as you can see the standings right now, Montreal Gothics at 46-18, the Kansas City Buffalo at 40-23. 7 games left in their schedule. The Night Owls at 39-24. The Supernovas 36-27. Colliers also the same record, 36-27. The Bruisers 35-29 with 6 games left on their schedule. The Jacksonville Jump 35-30 with 5 games left on their schedule. The Olympians did pick up a win on the road with 6 games left on the schedule. They're still holding on to 8th place at 34-30. The Cannons did get a win, and also the Washington Founders did pick up a win, that win over the Jacks. So we are getting down to what is going to be a most interesting run here towards the end of the season, as the Cannons, the Founders, and BC Chicago hoping beyond hope to maybe sneak into this 8th spot here in the East. And then in the West, you have the Vortex and the Jags already clinching their 1 and 2 spots in the West. And then, of course, the Bandits, the Barons, in 4th place, the Leopards, the Power, the Tampa Bay Sting, which we will see later on tonight. And now the El Paso Peppers at 34-30 with 6 games left in the schedule, with the Neptunes at 33-30 and the Cyclones at 33-31. So it is getting mighty tight for that 8th spot in the playoff picture tonight. So it is going to be most interesting to see what will happen for the schedule here. Chicago has the Detroit Power at home, so that should be hopefully a good stretch for them here tonight, as the Power looking to get things going here once again. BC Chicago hoping just beyond hope to keep their playoff hopes alive at this point in the season, and they're hoping to we're hoping that they'll finish out strong the rest of the way here. But will it be enough to get them the next 3 games they have at home, and then of course the last, say they're on the road against Montreal, 2 more games at home against Nashville and St. Louis, and then on the road at the New York Neon for that game. So as we get ready for the Power in Chicago, and then we'll have the Sting and the Monsters in our second game of the doubleheader tonight for XBA. So this should be a most interesting battle here tonight. So Dinwiddie, J.R. Smith, Trevor Ariza, Siakam, and then Montrezl Harrell in the middle. And then for Detroit, Garland, Poole, Nazir Little, LaMarcus Aldridge, and Clint Capella going. And there you see the uniforms for both squads here tonight. So yeah, nice uniforms here. So there you see the uniforms for both squads tonight. So it should be a good matchup here tonight. Chicago's got to win the rest of the way, and maybe, just maybe, hopefully finding their way into the playoff picture. That's going to be the important thing. So Garland, Poole, Little, Aldridge, and Capella. And then Adebayo coming off the bench, Hollis Jefferson, Brokoff, Ojale, and then Allen Ware on the bench for this Chicago. You got Dragic coming off the bench, Porter, Dieng, Evans, Bogut, and then Enos, and then Felton, and then of course Davis. Should be a good matchup here tonight. So both squads ready to get this thing rolling, get this thing going. So as you can see, both teams, Siakam and Montrezl Harrell kind of sharing a little bit of a good time in the locker room before we get things going here tonight, here at Chi-Town Arena here in Chicago, Illinois, where Detroit and Chicago go head-to-head tonight. Detroit with the better record at 35-29, but right now it's going to be how will both teams really play this one out here tonight. BC playing for their absolute playoff lives here tonight to kind of keep everything in check here once again. So hopefully everybody's doing well tonight as Montreal Herald and company win the tip, and away we go with game one of tonight's doubleheader. As Herald getting the pick here and then back out. So J.R. Smith. So Herald probably not the best shot there. Smith for three, and he'll nail it for three, and it's 3-0. And here comes the Detroit Power with Garland, and there's a steal all the way out to J.R. Smith, and he is fouled by Jordan Poole. His first foul. Count the bucket, and it's 5-0. Chi-Town on a good run here early on. Nice steal by Dinwiddie, and a good drive to the hoop. Gets the foul on Poole. And J.R. Smith is one of those veteran leaders that Chi-Town needs. Down the stretch run, 6-0. And that is also the amount of points J.R. Smith has in this game. Siakam against Aldridge, no chance there. Aldridge had all day in the lane. The last time we were in Chicago was that classic duel with Baltimore, where Westbrook just went off, and there's a steal by Clint Capella. Good defense on the other end. Now Dinwiddie. Capella trying to drive it in there. Nice defense by Dinwiddie. He was not giving up much. He was giving up size, but he certainly was not going to give up the easy bucket. Inside to Siakam. And it's 8-2. Now Dinwiddie with the nice pass and the easy 2 points. And out of bounds on Detroit. So good pressure by J.R. Smith. And right now, Steve Kerr not happy with the way his team is running the offense right now. And Ariza, knocked that one in. So all of a sudden, 10-2 run here. And we are off and running. And right now Detroit not coming out of the gates really well. So inside the Herald, and he'll knock that one in. 12-2 run here for Chicago, as they have extended the lead to 10 points. And Poole trying to shake and bake on J.R. Smith. And there's a three. No good there. Siakam with the rebound. And right now Detroit just needs to get something going. They are in serious trouble. They really cannot allow and there's a three, but Herald with the rebound and still can't finish it. And Clint Capella out with the rebound, and maybe this can be something here for Detroit. Driving in, and there's 2 points for Garland. So 12-4. And, half-hearted screen attempt there for Montreal Herald. And J.R. Smith for three, no good. And the fans kind of half doing a countdown of the shot clock, even though it's nowhere close to the actual time. And there's a foul on Nasir Little. So Trevor Ariza will go to the free throw line for one. or actually 2, as he did not make the shot. And there's 1. And there's 2. So 2 for 2, 14-6. Detroit still kind of shaking off everything here early in this game. And Chicago knows that they have to play. Oh, nice block. So nice block there by Montrezl Harrell. So Reza inside to Siakam, and he's got to shoot over Aldridge. No good there. Aldridge with a nice pressure out to the corner. Little for 3, no good. And Siakam with the rebound. How's it going, Mike and Lady? Welcome to tonight's doubleheader action of XBA action. So Chi-Town, BC, Chicago. And there is a tough shot by J.R. Smith, and boy, he just clanked that one in. Chicago up 16-6 on Detroit. Well, Chicago right now is coming in this game 31-32, and they are really on the fine line of they're hoping to maybe get themselves in position, hopefully enough to get in the 8th spot in the playoffs. So that's going to be a big thing for them tonight. Detroit 35-29. I think they're 5th or 6th in the standings right now for a playoff spot. So they're trying to hopefully bolster their position in the playoffs a bit better. But Chicago, they're on the thin line here. They have to win the rest of the way. Yep, so far they are looking good. So Zion Williamson leads in field goal percentage, and we'll see him in the second half of our doubleheader tonight when the Tampa Bay Sting play their game at the tank. And Goran Dragic, gets stripped from behind. And Evans, commits the foul on Hollis Jefferson, his first foul. Now, Tyreke Evans, since the All-Star game, averages 12 points a game, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds a game. So that's not too bad. Of course, the last time we saw Chicago here and in Baltimore were those 2 absolutely classic games against the Cannons. They lost both of those games, but I tell you, they were tough as nail games early in the season. And surprisingly, we have not seen Chicago since then. So Evans trying to maneuver the offense here just a bit. Dragic. And trying to set the screen here. And, I mean, he is absolutely just getting hammered. But he finds Siakam for 2 points. So 18-7. And right now Detroit with Garland. Can't get that one to roll in. The hometown rims doing the guys favor tonight. No, Porter for 3 gets it, and it is 21-7. So BC Chicago is certainly coming out with fire early here in the first period. That's Garland. Certainly not the start Detroit wanted in this game. And there's a quick shot. Garland following the screen and gets the 2 point. There you see the struggle for the power. The power is not on yet. They're having difficulty getting the power working. And now Georgiou Dieng. And now over to Tyreke Evans. Porter again for 3. As he is just draining it from deep. 24-9. Yes, I would say possibly a runaway, but I'm not going to put anything past that point. Now Detroit moving the ball around really well. And there's a foul on Jiang as he picks up his first foul with 1:26. Chicago has more heart. Well, we will see. As, Garland missing the first one. And there's the second one. 0 for 2. So Tyreke Evans over to Dragic, over to Evans, back to Dragic. Oh, Evans just has to put something up, and boy, you talk about the luck of the draw there on that three-pointer. And Jiang trying to come over, and he'll pick up his second foul as, Biyombo. Game. Now, Bam Adebayo missing the first one. I tell you, Detroit, the lights are not on yet. And 1 for 2 at the free throw line. And 27-10, like 17-point lead early in this game. Yeah, Chicago can do themselves some favors if they can just get Dragic for 3. Won't get that one. And Hollis Jefferson pushing tempo here. As, oh boy, that was a tough shot. Good rebound for Jiang. And the last 18 seconds here in the first period. And Tyreke Evans, I tell you, he is really calling for the ball a lot here in this first period. As they got to do something here. Evans for 3. Oh. So, end of the first period. Chicago's up 17 by 17 points. Detroit, the lights are going to have to come on pretty soon, as they are down by 17 points. So there's Clint Capella of the Detroit Power. As you can see, things have not been going too well for the team here in the first period. At the end of the first period, down by 17 points, they have a little bit of a climb to make if they're going to get back into this thing. And there's a 3, and that is nailed. So 27-13. Oh, right now, not much of a screen there. Jiang, not the greatest shooter in the paint, but Adebayo with the rebound. Good steal here. Up to Jiang, and he'll flush it home. Now, nice assist from Tyreke Evans. Detroit should just quit. So 29-13. And there is 2 easy points. So 29-15. So Jiang in the middle. Siakam. And then Porter. And then Jiang inside to Evans. And he'll score 2 easy points. As Brokoff just could not do enough to disrupt the shot. So 5 points, 4 assists for... And there's a 3 for Detroit. Bang. So maybe the lights are steadily coming back on here for Detroit after being down 17 here. So Jiang. right now. Siakam. And he'll try it for deep. Won't get it. He can hit those, as we have seen him do it, especially in the Baltimore series. And there, no good. And Zhang with the rebound. And here comes and really just half-hearted attempt at the and Zhang, oh my goodness, just rims in and out for him. And just out of the hands of Zhang. Yeah, really. Missing baskets isn't really helping. 11-point lead now for Chicago. Oh, inside to Zhang as he'll miss that shot, as Bam Adebayo certainly had enough arm in there to disrupt the shot. And there's a quick foul by Dragic, his first. So 5:51 as the starters will return for Chicago, as Aldridge coming back in the game. So Garland over to Aldridge. Montrezl Harrell guarding up on him, and that is too easy for him. So off the screen here, and my goodness, Harrell with the shot, no good there. Bam Adebayo, and he won't get it, and he'll try again, but this time Porter comes down with the rebound, and Brokoff with the steal on the alley-oop. And that Adebayo just flushes it home. 31-24. As again, and Dinwiddie, oh boy, shot good for Harrell as he finally so 33-24. Zhang, nice defense there, contesting the shot there. And nice pass from Dragic inside. And there's a timeout for Detroit. So 11-point lead, as Detroit did trim it down, but just not quite enough, as Chicago did get it out to 11-point lead once again at the next timeout. So yeah, maybe they were kind of wasting a little bit too much time, but you know what, they still got the lead here at this point, as the rest of the starters do back in for Chicago. So 35-24, Detroit bringing the ball up. And that is too easy. Two-hand slam for Garland. So J.R. Smith. So there's the screen. Oh, not where they wanted to go. So Reza. And there's a foul by Nazir Little, his second foul. So 35-26. Yeah, Porter early on really had some nice. And Harrell trying to, oh my goodness, over the arms of Clint Capella. Oh, Nazir Little, oh my goodness, slam, bam, thank you ma'am. And the shot, oh, there's a foul by Montrezl Harrell. Loose ball foul, the shot will still count, but it'll be Harrell's first foul. So 39-28. As that is 2 easy points for all. Oh my goodness, Capella with the block there. So Nazir Little now with the ball inside to Capella. Has the mismatch on Porter, and that's 2 easy points there. 39-32. So just about 2 minutes. So Porter against Aldridge. Nice shot there. Yep, they are waking up. So 2 points for Porter, 41-32. And there's a quick foul on Dinwiddie, his first. So 133, Garland will go to the foul line, where last time he went 0 for 2 at the free throw line. I don't know, that trend will continue the rest of the game, but we'll see. But very chilly night here in Chicago. Good thing you're indoors. And Ariza will go 2 for 2. Garland will go 2 for 2, and it's 41-34. And block shot there. And Harrell going left, fly from deep, but shot rims out, and here comes LaMarcus Aldridge. So Garland trying to possibly sneak it in there too. And there's a shot by Aldridge. Nice rebound. Oh my goodness, as that will be a turnover, as they were trying to hook up Porter. With the alley-oop slam. It's pretty much a hit and miss there. So Chicago trying to go for maybe style points early in this game, and nice rebound for Siakam. So Chicago a little bit on a. And J.R. Smith drains that three-pointer. Gets it back to a 10-point lead. And there, almost a steal there. And Aldridge will nail that one with ease. So 44-36, last 10 seconds. Before the half is over. Over to Dinwiddie, and he'll nail it from deep. Nice three-pointer there. And that's the half. So 47-36, 11-point lead for Chicago. As Detroit did wake up here in the second period, as they are still trying to climb back in this thing. But so far, J.R. Smith, Spencer Dinwiddie, Harrell, and the rest of the crew doing well. So J.R. Smith with 13 points tonight, as he has certainly been the playmaker for the team tonight. So a good half of basketball for Chicago, as they are being very impressive right now. So early in the game, yes, it was Chicago getting off to a rather fast start in this game with 3-pointers by J.R. Smith and just hustle points. That was early. It gave them a 5-0 lead, 6-0 after the free throw. And then here, 3-pointer again. That gave them a 12-2 lead. But then Detroit just not giving up. Garland driving that in, getting the points there. And so far, it's been a very tough game. Garland with 10 points, leading Detroit. Dinwiddie, 3 points, 3 rebounds in the game. And then we'll take a look at the rest of the stats here. So, BC Chicago leading by 11 at halftime. So I would say a very good first half. Yep, they are holding their own. I would have to say very impressive. As we take a look at the halftime stats, J.R. Smith, 13 points, 2 for 4 from G, 5 for 7 for the game, and 1 for 1 from the free throw line. Montrezl Harrell, 8 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, and a block shot in this game. And then Porter with 8 points, 3 rebounds, an assist, and a steal. And then you have Tariq Evans with 5 points, 4 assists, 2 rebounds in the game. And then Siakam with 4 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist in the game, as they are playing good. Trevor Ariza with 4 points in the game. Dinwiddie with 3 points, 3 rebounds, 5 assists, and 1 steal in the game. So he's certainly playing well. Jang with 2 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, and Dragic with 1 rebound, 2 assists for him. No points yet, as he generally averaging 10 points a game this season. And then Bogut, Davis, Felton, and Enos have not played yet in this game, but I'm sure they will. Garland with 10 points, 5 assists for the young man out of Vanderbilt. LaMarcus Aldridge with 8 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, and a block shot in the game. And then Brokoff with 6 points, as he is 2 for 2 from the 3-point line. And then Hollis Jefferson with 3 points. Bam Adebayo with 3 points, 6 rebounds for the big man out of Kentucky. And then Nazir Little with 2 points. Capella with 2 points, 2 rebounds, and a block shot. And then Ojale with 2 points. Poole with none. And then Allen, Bates, Diop, Sumner, and Zaire Smith have not played yet. So far, everybody's doing well. First half was pretty 56-48, 6 for 12 from 3-point range for Chicago, and 2 for 4 for 50% for Detroit. And Chicago 3 for 3 getting to the free throw line, where Detroit is 4 for 8 in the game. So they have to do things just a little bit different and make their get themselves going here. Detroit will get the ball, start second half. J.R. Smith leading the game with 13 points in the game. Garland with 10 leads the power. And then Siakam, good defense by Capella right there to clean it up. Now 47-38. And they are Siakam with Aldridge on him. Back over to Trevor Ariza, over to Dinwiddie. 5 seconds on the shot clock. My goodness, Dinwiddie with 5 points in the game. And then Darius Garland. And nice steal there for Siakam. And there's a foul. Ooh, nice shot there. Poole with his second foul. 15 points for J.R. Smith right now. Yep. Now JR with 16 points tonight, leading everybody in the game so far, as he has certainly played a fantastic ball game. And there's a quick shot, no good. Good contest on the shot by Dinwiddie. And out of bounds, as Trevor Ariza kind of gave that pass just a little bit too much mustard. So the ball goes out of bounds. Ball goes back to Detroit with a chance to trim this thing to a 12-point lead, 14-point lead for Chicago right now. Now Siakam trying to guard up on Aldridge. Aldridge, I tell you, he is draining it right now. Inside to Harrell. Nice pass and nice shot there for Harrell. He's got 10. So 54-40. Tell you one thing, Detroit, if they're going to do much of anything in this game, they're going to have to force some bad shots here. And that is a 3 for Garland. So 54-43. And Chicago is one of those teams that likes to work the ball. They're not really overall and Ariza for 3. They're not a fast-breaking team, only when they need to be. And there's 2 points for Capella. Now 54-45. Dragic looking to check back into the game. And Siakam for 3, no good there. As Dinwiddie sticking with his man, and then Jordan Poole. And there is a massive slam by Capella. So I believe he's got 6 points so far in the game, Clint Capella. And J.R. Smith, nice find there. Timeout Detroit. 56-47 with 5:39 to go here in the third. So Detroit calling a timeout to kind of settle things down once again, as they are playing I would say a relatively good game so far. So Tyreek Evans and company in the game. Zhang. And there's a good contest by Trevor Ariza. So over to Dragic. Over to Evans. My goodness. That thing looked like just a straight shot right into the rim. And nope, not the Bayou couldn't finish it. And here comes Chicago. Yeah, Chicago kind of plays that very patient offense. And Zhang, nice. Good assist there. As he's got 6 points in the game, I believe. As that's it. Hollis Jefferson finds a way to the rim. So 61-49. Still a as Zhang, my goodness. As right now Chicago just cannot seem to miss from pretty much anywhere. As Brokoff will miss this one off the rim, and the Chicago break. And Tyreek Evans couldn't finish the shot. And Adebayo with the shot there. Reza guarding up on Hollis Jefferson. As nice block again, and Siakam picks up his first foul. So 63-49 to, as you can see, in the last 30 days, the Power third in fast break points, but the fast breaking ability has been absolutely snuffed out here a little bit here in Chicago. So 2 for 2 goes Hollis Jefferson, 63-51, and we're still at that 12-point lead mark. So Zhang, nice pass from Siakam to Zhang, and I believe that gives him 8 points so far in this game. And there's a foul by Zhang, his third, which very much could have been a block shot, but 65-51 Detroit getting to the line here in the second half. They are doing a good job of doing that. Chicago not as much, really, depending on the jump shooting ability of their players here. I think that was the difference in the Baltimore game. Baltimore games, they kind of depended upon the perimeter shots more than the driving the lane, getting to the free throw line. And there's Detroit once again. So Siakam, only 4 points at halftime so far, has not scored any here in the second half. And those two games against Baltimore, he had a really two good, fantastic games. Dragic for 3, can't get that one to go. So 10-point lead. As almost stolen there. As again, Capella trying to go the other way with it. As inside, Zhang, 10 points for him. 67-55, good assist from Goran Dragic. And Chicago really, my big question is, where has this type of play been all year? And there's 2 points and a nice slam for Capella. 10 points, 6 rebounds for him. So still a 10-point lead. Harrell looking to come back in the game, as that's Siakam once again cannot find the deep range of the 3. As pulled, nice shake and bake, and good defense for Siakam and J.R. Smith. So Dragic hoping to get the screen here from Adebayo, and he is fouled by Capella. And I mean, not nicely either. Oh yes, they really need a good bit of games. Take advantage of the home stretch here that you have. So 68-57 and 2 for 2 for Goran Dragic, which is a rarity for him. He normally does not go 2 for 2 at the free throw line. As that will go for 2 is Garland. Harrell was there, but had no clue where Garland was going. And there's a foul as Porter, guilty of the illegal screen. Ball turns over, 21 seconds left as Spencer Dinwiddie will come into the game as they need better point guard play here, and that is just too easy. Chicago just kind of giving up on defense there on that 2 points. It's an 8-point lead here, Chicago, and a 3. It's still anybody's ball game at this point. Chicago leads it by 8 points. Detroit trying to climb back into this thing as we go to the 4th and final period. Game number 1 of tonight's doubleheader. Chi-Town 69-61. So welcome back to Chicago. Here, BC Chicago Chi-Town Arena, where BC Chicago tonight's assist of the game. No doubt that was early in the game. That gave Chicago an early 6-0 lead with the free throw good by J.R. Smith. That has been the big reason they've been able to hold the lead so far. So Dragic inside to Montrezl Harrell. Harrell trying to shoot over Capella. Can't get it. And now he's got, oh my goodness, and has Porter absolutely no defense. So 69-63. As Dragic gets the roll. Garland picking up his first foul. So nice job by Goran Dragic. One thing he loves to do is drive the lane and get the tough fouls. Yes, that might help him getting. That is good. 3-point play for Dragic. 72-63, 9-point lead. Both teams perfect from the free throw line. Timeout Detroit. At this point, 72-63, 8:26 left here in the 4th. Alright, so end of the timeout. Detroit coming out. They had to call that timeout just to kind of reset everything. And there's a foul by Montrezl Harrell, his second, as he was trying to go for the steal. Yeah, 6'10 versus 6'7. Now, you would not think 6'7 is all that big. But he was a very accomplished center at Louisville. So 72-65, Garland 19 points, J.R. Smith 18 points, 7 of 9 shooting. Garland 8 of 15 in the game so far, as he is having a stellar game so far, as they are moving the ball here. So Dragic for 3, gets it. Nice 3-pointer for Goran Dragic, gets it back to a 10-point lead. So inside, and that's 2 easy points for Aldridge. Porter just absolutely no defense. So good screen here, Porter. And there's a nice slam. Nice job by Porter to give it up. So 12 points, 3 rebounds for Harrell. And Capella 12 points, 8 rebounds for him. And again inside to Capella. With Harrell on him. As, almost a possible steal there. As there's an easy slam as Harrell did all he could against Clint Capella. Just no chance. So Porter. So Porter driving it in and can't get the shot to go in as he had very good defense from LaMarcus Aldridge. As Porter and Aldridge banging that one home again, 77-71. As Harrell, nice shot there, 14 points for him. So Chicago really, nice steal there. And now they can't make up their mind who wants the ball. And Harrell, nice assist from Dragic. Nice screen and roll there as he just kind of came up behind as they were starting to bring the double team on Dragic, and nothing they could have done about it there. And the shot, no good, but nice slam dunk, 81-73. And Dragic is fouled by Garland, his second, and the shot goes in, and it's good. So chance to extend the lead once again to 11 points. The subs coming in as J.R. Smith, Ariza, and Siakam come in the game, and I tell you, Dragic is just money. So Garland trying to shake Dragic here. Oh my goodness, risky, as that is 2 easy points there. Hey Ryan, how's it going? You're watching the NBA when you should be watching the XBA. And right now double team, and Siakam gets the nice roll, 86-75. And there's Aldridge once again. And right now, oh my goodness, Dragic's trying to go through a double team. Not the best thing in the world as Glenn Capella. Nice defense for J.R. Smith. As Harrell. And Dragic really back out for 3. Oh, can't get it. So 3:33. Chicago trying to extend the lead as there's 2 points for Detroit. I tell you, Nazir Little really playing hard here. So Dragic. Not much separation for Dragic. Couldn't get the shot to go in. As Garland driving in there, there's a foul on Dragic, his second. So 86, 81, 248. Yes, Darius Garland fired up, as he knows he is literally trying to bring his guys back from pretty much the dead here. 86, 82. So Dinwiddie, possible double team there. So Porter. Dinwiddie for three, no good there, and here goes the break for Detroit. This is their mainstay. This is what they like. As Aldridge dealing with Montrezl Harrell. There's a shot, no good. Siakam with the rebound. Nice defense there. No points. Yeah, there you see the stat. 221. No points in the last 2 minutes for Chicago. As Harrell, oh my goodness, easy shot there. Gotta finish those. As Aldridge just trying to find his way, and nice defense again. Montrezl Harrell with the excellent defense. Hey, they certainly make it interesting here. My goodness, Detroit absolutely just ball hoggers. They are going for it all, and nice defense again for, and again, I tell you, Montrezl Harrell, Siakam making it very tough for Detroit. Talk about a 2-minute drought here. Well, Detroit's kind of in the same way right now, as Dinwiddie gets the bucket finally. As he kind of got the bump. As he pretty much got the bump and the timeout. So, yes, you don't want to miss the next game, Ryan. It is Luka Doncic, Zion Williamson, and the Tampa Bay Sting. Yep, got to make those shots indeed. If you're going to find a way back into this game, you definitely need to make the short and draw fouls if you can. So 53 seconds. Yes, Ryan, you were just in time. You don't want to miss Luka Doncic and the Tampa Bay Sting, along with Zion Williamson, going up in their next matchup. Alright. Yes, the last time we saw Tampa Bay, Luka was on the DL with an injury. And of course, that's why he missed out. Yes, he was on the squad for the All-Star game, but out for the official XBA All-Star game due to that injury, as he is finally healed up. As Aldridge, there's a short shot, and there's Clint Capella, the cleanup there. 84, and a timeout for Chicago. Coach did not like what he saw there, so he is going to call a quick timeout. Talk things over. 88-84 here, and he may be going with strategy here. Get his free throw team on the floor here, in case Detroit tries to foul here, which I still think it's pretty early in the game clock, shot clock, to foul. So they'll move the ball up. So Dinwiddie, and there's a quick foul by LaMarcus Aldridge, his first. So you still have a ways to go to get to the J.R. Smith. I tell you, they are moving the ball around well here inside, as they could not get the shot to go in. As that is alley-oop possibility to Clint Capella, stolen by Siakam, and Garland picks up his third foul. So they are finally in the bonus here. J.R. Smith will go to the line as he has had a decent game here. And, well, not great on that free throw. As 1 for 2. Power calls their last timeout, 89-84. So really Detroit needs a 3 here to really make things interesting. So here we go. Trying to find LaMarcus Aldridge here, as he is certainly surrounded and somehow still found a way to get the ball to go in. And that is a very nicely done job. Siakam will quickly get fouled. Jordan Poole with his third. 8 seconds left to go. So smart move by Chicago to kind of move the clock a little bit and not just wait for the foul to come. And Siakam, nice roll there. So 91 to 86. So Poole for 3, won't get it, and that's the ball game. So Chicago picks up a crucial win. So 91-86. Well, you gotta give it to Detroit. They fought hard in this game. They dropped to 35-30 on the year, but they're still within that, I would say, the 5, 6, and 7 range of the playoff spot right now. Where Chicago, they gotta win to possibly get in the 8th spot. So Goran Dragic, 11 points, 3 for 7 shooting. So good words from Goran Dragic, saying his teammates really set him up well for the shots. As Georgiou Zhang with a nice slam there. Everybody played their role tonight. As Detroit hung around, made it close there at the end, but Chicago did what they needed to do and win the game. So J.R. Smith, 19 points tonight, 7 of 9 shooting, 2 for 4 from 3-point range, and 3 for 4 from the free throw line tonight. As he had 6 points in the second half after a very good 13 in the first half. And then Montrezl Harrell, 16 points, 4 rebounds tonight, and 2 assists, 1 steal, and a blocked shot, as he really played well in the middle. Of course, he had his issues with Capella, but overall, he played a very good, hard, tough defensive game. Inside, Goran Dragic, 11 points, 8 assists for Goran tonight, as he really played well, had 1 rebound, and really moved the ball around well. Went 1 for 3 from deep, 4 for 4 from the free throw line, so he was solid there. And Zhang with 10 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist, and a blocked shot. So maybe that little fadeaway is just something new arsenal of his, but good game for him. Siakam with 8 points, 8 rebounds, 2 blocked shots in the game. As he certainly played a tough game tonight, a little bit below his average. Well, actually right at it with 8 points a game, and 2 blocked shots, 2 steals, 4 assists for Siakam. And then Otto Porter with 8 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. Tyreke Evans with 8 points, 4 assists for him. And Dinwiddie, 7 points, 6 assists for him tonight. Ariza with 4. And then Bogut, Enos, and Felton and Davis did not play in this game. Garland led the way with 24 points tonight, for Detroit, 7 assists as the young man for Vanderbilt certainly did all he could to keep the team in the hunt in this game. 1 for 2 from 3-point range. Aldridge also did his part. 18 points tonight, 9 of 13 shooting, 5 rebounds, 13 assists. Clint Capella, good grief, what a game he had, no doubt. Good game for him. Hollis Jefferson with 7, Brokoff with 6, Bam Adebayo with 5 points, 8 rebounds for him tonight. Nazir Little with 4 plus 2 rebounds. Jordan Poole with 2 points, 4 assists. O'Jaley with 2 points, and then Allen, Smith, Sumner, and Bates Diop did not play for the Power tonight. So overall, 8 of 19 shooting from deep for BC Chicago in this game, 3 for 6 for Detroit. But I can tell you that BC was better at the line, 11 of 12, where Detroit 9 of 13. 69% was the end result there. So good game for Chicago. They go now to 32 and 32 on the schedule. And next up, we'll have the Tampa Bay Sting as they will deal with their next opponents. As Tampa Bay will take on the Phoenix Monsters. So Phoenix kind of in the out of the playoff picture just a bit. So what they have to do is just they're with Blake Griffin, Mohamed Bamba and company. They're going to have to find a way to maybe throw a little wrench in the plans here as we take a look at the injury list for the season. 2 guys out for the season. Bogdanovich for the Dragons. He tore that left ACL early in the season. And a lot of people want to say that's the reason why the season has gone down for them. But, well, you still have LeBron James on the team. But, everyone else got to pick up their end. Lonnie Walker, the 4th, tore right Achilles, out for the season for San Jose. So, tough right there. Tyler Hero for the Sting, out 6 to 8 more weeks with a high and left ankle sprain. Valanciunas for the Pilgrims, 4 to 6 weeks of the pulled left calf muscle. Pretty much his season's over. Axum 4 to 6 weeks for Los Angeles. Dante Axum with that pinched nerve in the back. Jared Culver, high right ankle sprain. He's out 4 to 6 weeks for the Lawmen. And Rashawn Holmes out for the Arrows as he generally backs up the big cat in the middle. And Luka Doncic, yes, I would say Luka can come back. Jabari Parker, high left ankle sprain, 1 to 2 weeks for him. And Brandon Knight, 1 to 2 weeks left for him on his torn right calf muscle. Eric Gordon, pinched nerve in the back, 1 to 2 weeks. Shabazz Napier for the Paladins, broken nose. He's at least on the shelf for 1 or 2 more weeks. Rodney Hood, 1 to 2 more weeks. Stephon Curry, right knee tendonitis, 1 to 2 weeks for him. And when San Diego is actually trying to get in the hunt for a playoff spot, and that is the wrong time to be hurt. Jerebko for the St. Louis Arrows, out. Teague also hurt with 1 to 2 weeks for him. Andrew Wiggins for the Columbus Basket Hounds, strained right MCL, 1 to 2 weeks for him. Fultz for Kentucky Colliers, broken left leg, 1 to 2 weeks. And then the reason we didn't see this man in the game tonight, Zach Randolph, who played in the first 2 games against the Baltimore Cannons, pulled a lower back muscle. He is still day-to-day with his injury. And then Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, Zach Levine of the Neon, Zadaransky of San Jose, Kennard of San Diego, Devin Harris of the Sea Slickers, Korkmaz of the Neptunes, Thaddeus Young also, Bamba, bruised tailbone, he's hurt but he'll still play, and the same can be said for the rest of everyone else on this list. So it should be interesting to see how all of this is going to work out. So Doncic, Zion Williamson, G.J. Augustine, Deion Waiters, and Wendell Carter Jr. And then, of course, Leonard, Kaminsky, Reddish, Stockus, Clark, Zeller, Carter, and Preston. And then Tyler Hero still on the DL with his injury tonight. So this should be interesting, see how the rest of the schedule goes. But for Phoenix, they would like to throw a slight wrench in the plans if they can, and ruin the hope of Detroit right now hanging on to 6th place, while BC Chicago is trying to climb to that. Oh yeah, really? Who knew? But as you can see, Detroit with 5 games left, 35-30, and sitting in 6th place. And then, of course, the Sting, they can't afford to really drop many games right now. They are going to have to really play out and do some things. And then the Peppers sneaking in because the Neptunes have not yet played their game yet. Then the Cyclones, with Steph Curry being out 1 to 2 weeks, how's that going to play towards the end of their season run for possibly chasing the 8th spot in the playoffs? And then in the East, the Atlanta Olympians picked up a key win. Baltimore and Washington also picked up key wins, but Atlanta still keeping that game lead over Baltimore for the 8th spot in the playoffs. And as I said, Atlanta has a lot of road games during this stretch of the last 6 games of the season. 2 of those will be at home, but 4 of those on the road. So if they're going to hang on the 8th place, they are going to earn it big time. So as we get ready for the second half of our doubleheader tonight, the Sting and the Monsters, with Terry Rozier, Kevin Porter Jr., Jason Tatum, Blake Griffin, and Cristiano Felicio against DJ Augustine, Deion Waiters, Luka Doncic, Zion Williamson, and Myles Leonard leading the way for the Sting. There are the uniforms once again for Phoenix and the Sting. Of course, it seems like with the Sting, they got those dark grays, and then they have those too. But interesting uniform. And then, of course, Phoenix going with the darks tonight. So this should be a good game. So we'll see what happens with Luka, Zion, and the rest of the team. Augustine, Waiters, Luka Doncic, and Zion Williamson. And needless to say, on the floor, Doncic and Zion Williamson are the 2 guys that really make this team go. And then off the bench, you have Cam Reddish, who played with Zion at Duke. Frank Kaminsky, who can also play center. And then Ian Clark. And then, of course, Tyler Zeller. And then Preston and Javon Carter off the bench. Could be key in tonight's ball game. Yep, Zion and Luka. Zion in his first year with the XBA. And why are they standing over there by the Phoenix? Boy, I don't think you want to give the Monsters any more fuel for the fire here. So welcome to the tank here in Tampa Bay, Florida, as the Sting tonight looking to extend their hope into the playoffs. But as you can see, the injuries: Hero out, Gordon and Bamba for the Monsters both out. Bamba with that bruised tailbone day to day. Whether he plays tonight or not will be a big question. So we'll see what happens in this game. Now there is Blake Griffin and the Monsters. Now Felicio playing the middle tonight. And there is Deion Waiters, Jason Tatum. Everybody's a who's who. There's the big Z, Zion Williamson, wearing that number 1. And there's Monty Williams, head coach of the Phoenix Monsters, career record 197 and 260 in his coaching career. As the tip-off ready to go here, and nice job by Myles Leonard to win the tip. Now here we go, Deion Waiters. Now Augustine. And Zion Williamson can't get the first bucket of the game going. And Rozier holding up the attack for the Monsters, as they like to play that Oh, nice slam dunk. Nice alley-oop. I think he was trying to go. I think he was trying to go for. Yep, a dart court. I think he was trying to go for Zion. Luka Doncic finished the job right. And 2 early points for Doncic. Jason Tatum can't get that one to finish. And away we go here. 2-0 Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay likes to run full tilt as Doncic. Nice 3 there, and it's 5-0. So Doncic is going to have his hands full tonight dealing with Jason Tatum. And nice screen there, nice block, but Miles Leonard also got him with the arm, and there's the first foul of the game. Oh, y'all haven't seen the Tampa Bay court before? Yes, it is a dark court. No, first foul of the game, Miles Leonard guilty of the first, and that will put man at the free throw line here. The first point of the game for Phoenix. Porter Jr. goes 1 for 2, and Luka Doncic now over to Augustine, over to Dion Waiters. And inside to Doncic. As boy, that just rimmed in and spun right out. To the iron, unkind to Luka. And now he's really going to have his hands full with Blake Griffin. And it's 5-3. Phoenix, after a 5-0 run, scoring 3 points right back to him. As Augustine with a nice drive to the hole. So 7-3. Now right now Rozier trying to shake and bake all he can. And there's a 3-point for Tatum, no good. Augustine with the rebound. And Zion, that rolls in, goes out. So 7-3, Tampa Bay in the lead here. And Porter Jr. for 3, no good. And Dion Waiters on ahead to Zion, and he is fouled by Tatum. Scored a bucket. So 9-3. I think everybody was waiting for the patented Zion Williamson slam, and it turned into just a layup there. So Zion, his first time at the free throw line. As the shot goes in, so 3-point play for Zion, 10-3 in favor of Tampa Bay. So right now Rozier. Yep, Phoenix a long way from home. And Blake Griffin, boy, tough challenge, especially with Zion there. Zion played a really good defense there. As Doncic really just hammering Tatum with pressure, and then gets the rebound. So Doncic right down the middle, scores the 2 points, and then hands the ball to Tatum. So Doncic with 7 points, and the entire team of the Monsters right now only 3 points, as Blake Griffin does not have anything. And there is 2 points there for the Monsters, 12-5, as Terry Rozier inside to Luka. And like I said, his matchup most of the night will be with Tatum. And as that's Shuhu just inside 12-7. Tatum with his first 2 points of the night, 1 for 4 shooting, 2 rebounds already for Jason Tatum. And now it is Zion dealing with Blake Griffin, 2 points there, 14-7, 6 for 10 shooting for the Sting, and the Monsters 3 for 8 right now. As needless to say, a very slow start for Phoenix. As there is a foul. Ooh. Bears did all he could there on the mismatch. Blake Griffin still finds a way to get it into the bucket. So count it, and at the free throw line for the 3-point play here. Yep, he tried his best. And there is the 3-point play, 14-10. Tampa Bay in the lead. As Waiters over to Luka. So inside to Carter Jr. And there's a foul on Anderson, his first. And Blake Griffin will come out, and Bruno Fernando will come in. So back over to Luka. As Waiters gets the nice roll there. 16-10. Waiters averaging 13 points this season. Cam Reddish also in the game. As Zion Williamson and Doncic are both out. And there's a tough shot. Good rebound for Carter Jr. And away we go here. So Waiters for 3. Gets the nice roll. 19-10. Tampa Bay in the lead. And that's just what they like to do. They like to press the action here. And Doncic with Kevin Knox. Knox had to get rid of it. As Carter Jr. Doncic with the rebound. Here goes the break again. So Wendell Carter Jr. here. Inside to Kaminsky. Can't get the roll. And here goes Phoenix. As tough shot challenge there. As there's a foul on Anderson, his second. So Doncic will go to the free throw line. So Anderson picking up 2 quick fouls for the Monsters. And look at the free throw line. Boy, he just flat out banked that one off the back of the rim. And Dion coming out. And Stauskas coming into the game. And 1 for 2 at the free throw line for Luka. So 10-point lead for the Sting. And now Knox dealing with Luka here, as that is 2 easy points for Kevin Knox, as he just kind of so Cam Reddish back out to Luka once again. As Luka, Reddish with the rebound, so reset the clock to 14 seconds, back down to the last 4 seconds. Carter Jr. can't get the finish, And the Monsters on the run here as Stalkus, Bruno Fernando with the slam. So 20-14. So inside to Doncic, little finger roll, a little half-hearted hook, and gets the roll, 22-14. And Doncic right now really just trying to keep things going for the Sting while Zion is out of the game right now. Tell you one thing, Tampa Bay scored big time in the expansion draft when they were able to pick up both of these, pick up Luka in the expansion draft, and then pick up Zion Williamson also in the expansion draft for the teams when everything was set. So Kaminsky gets the nice bucket near the end, 24-16, as Tampa Bay, the Sting, lead early on the Phoenix Monsters. We'll be back with the second period as Tampa Bay has the lead. So welcome back to Tampa Bay, Florida, here in the tank for the Tampa Bay Sting, as they have the early lead on the Phoenix Monsters. But you gotta give it to the Monsters. They are, even though they are pretty much out of the running for a playoff spot, they are certainly playing very tough so far in this game. So Cam Reddish, if the Monsters can find a way to limit Tampa Bay's fast breaking ability, which they like to do, then maybe, just maybe, they'll have a chance here. As that will rim out. And here goes the Stalkus. So Cam Reddish for three, gets the nice three, 27-16. And if Tampa Bay really starts nailing those deep ones, then Phoenix is going to be in a whole mess of trouble. Especially with the start that this team had at the end of the first period. Nice rebound for Wendell Carter Jr. So over to Doncic. And there goes 2 easy points for Cam Reddish. Nice assist for Luka. So 12 of 19 shooting. 7 of 17 for Phoenix right now. That's Frank Jackson. Anderson for three. Yeah, finally they get something. Trim it back to a 10-point lead. And with Zion looking to come back in the game here, and not the man you want handling the ball here. Reddish for three. Whoa. Nice job moving the ball. Getting wide open for the three was Cam Reddish, as he nails it down. He's got 6 in the game so far. And that is a very contested shot. Fernando, that's too easy for him. 32-21. As Doncic is fouled by Bruno Fernando. So he will go to the free throw line. 6:33 left to go here in the first half. Now Luka, I tell you, most of the time when Tampa Bay, when he was out with that injury of his, it was really up to Zion Williamson to kind of keep the train going. There are some games in which it was maybe a little bit too much for a young man to deal with, but somehow kind of still kept the riding the ship for this team so far. And also with Tyler Hero, there's a three-pointer, no good for Luka. And there's a slam dunk for Felicio. So Leonard, oh well, he was a good three threat. So Miles Leonard, no good there. Blake Griffin with the rebound, and here goes the Monsters. And that is Felicio with the alley-oop, 33-27. So inside the Zion, oh my goodness, back rimmed it. And it's now Phoenix coming out with a purpose. Oh my goodness, 33-29, 13-4 run. And the last 2:38 here. Now Augustine, tough shot, but my gracious, did he find a way to get there. 35-29. So Porter Jr. dealing with Luka. Lost the ball, but I guess it was tipped by Luka because there was no backcourt called. And this is what they like to do. And it's Luka for three. So 38-29. I like to get out on that fast break and put up the shot as quick as they can. They don't like to use a lot of the shot clock. And there are, teams, hard to say how that will be once you get into the playoffs. The Waiters and Stockers coming back in. Zion on the floor. As Miles Leonard with good defense there, not fouling. So Griffin against Zion, and tell ya, nice roll there. 16 points for DJ Augustine in the loss to Montreal. Of course, there hasn't been too many teams that have really upset Montreal this year. Blake Griffin for three, no good. Montreal with James Harden. Augustine gets the nice rebound. And now Zion against Blake. Oh my goodness. What a slam dunk. And how do you do, Blake? As that shook up both men. Now Blake against Zion Williamson. Blake with a nice turnaround. 42-31. Yeah, can't stop that indeed. So Leonard for three. Oh, can't get the shot to go in. And that's what Phoenix wants. And three-pointer for Blake Griffin, no good. And Tatum can't get that one to roll. Felicio right there in the middle puts the easy 2 points in. 6 points, 4 rebounds for Cristiano Felicio. So Stockus driving it, and he is fouled by Kevin Porter Jr. So foul. So Stockus will go to the free throw line here. Luka might be done the remainder of this first half. So this will be Zion's to, rest of this half just to kind of flow things through the young man out of Duke. And of course Cam Reddish also on the floor. There's a tough Carter Jr. with as Carter Jr. had the ball, and it's almost like, what are you doing with the ball here? And there's a three for Dion Waiters as they are starting to light it up from outside. 47-33, the Monsters. So Carter Jr. with Kevin Knox. The big matchup everybody's kind of come to see. Zion against Blake Griffin. No good there. Reddish with the rebound. Here goes Tampa Bay once again from G. As nice job by Dion Waiters. As that ball was tipped way high. As Carter Jr. can't finish. He has had a little bit of issues with the inside game this year. As my goodness, Zion with the defense on Blake Griffin. As there's a foul on Fred Jackson on Cam Reddish. So that'll be a foul. And 18 seconds left to go before halftime. And Reddish with his first. And can't get the second. So Kaminsky in the game. So Reddish trying to play some tight defense here. Fred Jackson can't get the three. Waiters with the rebound. That'll be the first half. So Phoenix kind of going cold there near the end. Of course, thanks to some stellar Sting defense, as the Phoenix Monsters will have to figure out what they need to do in the second half, where Tampa Bay, they are just running right now. So a good end to the first half for Tampa Bay, as Luka Doncic and Zion Williamson both doing very well. Of course, Luka's first action on the floor since the injury, as DJ Augustine and company, they have played a good game. Dion Waiters has certainly played well for the Sting so far too, and of course Doncic playing extremely well for the team right now. Monsters, they just have to figure out what they need to do here the rest of the way. And there is Cam Reddish there calling for the ball, taking it in, getting the 2 points. Now the halftime report, 56-43. Luka with 14 points, 2 rebounds. Blake Griffin with 7 points, 5 rebounds. Yep, Tampa Bay doing what they do, which is fast break, take good shots, and that is what has really done it for them. Now, when they get behind, like they did against Montreal, then they can kind of turn into strictly a three-point team. And when those threes aren't dropping, then that is a big-time problem right there. So Doncic 14 points in his return, 2 rebounds, 1 assist. So he has not done that bad in his return in his first game back from injury. So right now Rozier driving it in there, and there's 2 points as Doncic kind of did what he could there. 13-point lead for the Sting. And this is a team that can just kick it into gear. Look out! Zion Williamson with a slam, and that is what we have seen from this young man most of the year. Just absolutely breathtaking slams, which he was known for at Duke. As Leonard doing all he could on defense, but Felicio with 8 points in the paint. As Augustine, I tell you, they got themselves a good guard when they got Augustine. So Doncic driving it to the hole, can't get the finish, and here goes Jason Tatum and the Monsters right now. Oh, what a block by Big Z. And nice reverse layup there. Yes, he did. He brought the hammer down on that dunk. As there's a slam dunk for Blake Griffin, 9 points for him. And right now we got the mismatch. Well, they missed the mismatch there, and now you got the mismatch with Zion Williamson against the point guard. No chance there for Terry Rozier to do anything against the big man. 15 points in the game. Rozier was just outweighed too much, and Augustine picking up his second foul and giving Rozier a nice little shove. Yeah, referees will let you play only so much. So, yeah, Blake Griffin against Zion tonight. And no doubt this matchup has been everything that they had hoped for in this game. And there's Zion once again just causing all sorts of havoc in the game. Oh, my goodness. Leonard was cutting in. Porter Jr. steals the pass. 3-pointer for Tatum. And that's 3 points for the Phoenix Monsters, 54-42. Now, they are generally not a fast break team, but I'll tell you one thing, you'd be crazy enough not to take the advantage. As Doncic, nice drain of a 2-pointer. So 56-42. Now Waiters with Porter Jr. and Waiters collects the rebound. Oh, well, that play kind of just blew up in Doncic's face. He was not expecting to have to pick up his dribble like he did. But Leonard with the rebound. One of the reasons why he has won the starting job over Wendell Carter Jr. One is height, and two is that shooting ability of his. Nice pass for Zion to Leonard in the corner for 3. And the big 7'1" center who can drain those threes. He has done a good job. And then Griffin and Zion Williamson. That has been the matchup everybody wanted to see tonight. Griffin against Zion. 3-pointer there for the Monsters. And 59-45. Now Augustine trying to shake and bake. And right now, I'll tell you, the Sting are generally not a team that takes a lot of leeway with the clock, but Phoenix was really playing good defense there, forcing them into a matchup they didn't want. But now you have Tatum on with Zion on him, and now the switch to Dion Waiters. And now you have Luka against Blake, and well, that's just unfair. So 11 points, Doncic with 16 in the game. 14 for Zion. Augustine. Oh, as Williamson could not finish that one. So the Monsters trying to trim things down just a bit here. And that is so, well, I was about to say that is a bad mismatch, but Blake Griffin could not get the finish over DJ Augustine. And Doncic can't get the three there. And Blake Griffin right down the middle. And now it's a 10-point lead. And Tampa Bay is going to call a timeout. DJ Augustine absolutely getting gassed here with 2:55 left to go here in the third period. That was the first timeout of the game in general. That's how fast-paced this game has gone so far tonight. It has been up and down most of this game tonight. So as you can see, sellout crowd here at the Tank here tonight in Tampa Bay. Appreciate all the fans coming out and supporting our Sting here in the first year of the XBA. Yes, look at the last 5 games. 17 points a game, shooting 68% from the field. That is amazing, and plus that also shows you the workload this young man has had to carry. And there's a foul on Fernando as Wendell Carter Jr. will go to the free throw line. It also tells you how much of the offense Zion's had to bring in this game without Luka in the lineup due to the injury. So Carter Jr. gets the first free throw. And there's the second. So 2 for 2. So Lucas switching off on the point guard. Rozier, as that points for Kevin Knox. Not as bad of a spread as I thought it would be. Yep. So far, Phoenix really hanging in there. I mean, yeah, they may not be in playoff capability right now, but they have certainly played their game tonight. And there goes Luka with the miss. Trey Lyles. And right now Rozier trying to shake and bake on, as nice defense. Kaminsky with the tough rebound. So 10-point lead here as Cam Reddish trying to follow the screen there and gets the nice three. So 64-51. Yeah, right now Phoenix trying anything they can here to get a good shot. No dice there. Reddish last 6 seconds on the clock. Wrong guy to have the ball here. Reddish trying to, well, he's just got to put something up. No chance of anything hitting on that end. So Knox against Deion Waiters, and good defense by Waiters. Certainly not giving Phoenix any room to and Cam Reddish for 3 again. Ooh, as that rims out. So Kevin Knox right now. As Carter Jr. And that's the end of the third period. So 64-51. Tampa Bay in the lead. As all they have to do is wrap up the fourth and final period. So Tampa Bay looking to finish off the Monsters. Monsters looking to hopefully get back into this thing. So welcome back, everybody. Tampa Bay, the Tank Arena. Yep, 4 fingers up. And there is the assist of the game, the slam dunk that really got this thing going. So as you can see, the Tampa Bay fans loving what they see so far from their Sting. And a tough break there. Reddish. That will be a nice offensive rebounding by Frank Kaminsky. As right now they still have Luka on the floor. As there, Dion Waiters can't get the shot to go in. So right now Cam Reddish switch is made. Luka with Rozier. As again that defense of Tampa Bay with Kaminsky helping out. And there goes Luka, and oh my goodness, can't finish that shot as he had Kevin Knox pretty much close by. As Kevin Knox with the nice shot over Luka. 64-53, 6 points for Kevin Knox in the game. So back out to Cam Reddish. And double team here. Wrong guy to have the ball at this point. Reddish for 3. Can't get the shot to go in. And here goes Phoenix. And no good once again, I tell you. The defense for both teams here in this fourth period, absolutely impressive. They are absolutely. Luka with the shot gets that one to go in. Timeout Phoenix, as they're going to call a timeout. So Luka Doncic gets 2 points there, and it's a 13-point lead once again. So we started with a 13-point lead, and at the first timeout of the fourth period, it is still a 13-point lead. So, but it has been pretty stellar defense by the Sting. They are certainly making things tough on everybody driving in that lane. And the Sting dancers, Blake Griffin back in the game, and you know how hard it is to try and contain him in in any fashion. So Zion against Lyles. Zion with Blake Griffin with the slam. Zion did help out with the defense. 66-55. As you can see, Tampa Bay maybe, just maybe, trying to and Luka Doncic for 3 with the 3-pointer. 68-55. So shot there. So right now Lyles. So switch there. Knox with the shot, and again that tough Tampa Bay defense. This is what they like to do, run and hopefully hit those shots. And so far Phoenix has had some stellar defense themselves. in this game, 68-57. As Luka, nice finger roll there, 70-57. And away we go here. And Carter Jr. with the steal, as there's 2 points for Zion Williamson, 72-57. And there's a 2-point play, 72-59. Phoenix really, Tampa Bay really trying to finish this game out. As, boy, tough break there, but good rebound for Trey Lyles in the midst of all of that traffic. And now shot is good once again. And Tampa Bay is going to call a timeout to give Luka Doncic a little bit of a breather here. He is starting to show a little bit of signs of fatigue here. So they'll bring in Stockis just to kind of give him a slight and then Carter, Waiters, and Ian Clark will come in. Give both of those guys a little bit of a breather here. So 72-61, Zion Williamson, tonight's POG player of the game. And why not? He has certainly done well with passing, shooting, tough defense against Blake Griffin tonight. So Javon Carter running the point here. Over to Wendell Carter Jr. Nice hook shot there for 2 points. So 11-24, 13-27 for Phoenix in this game. And now Blake Griffin. Oh, there's a foul on Zion, his first, as Blake Griffin finally gets the first foul on the young man from Duke. Well, first foul, and you're in the 4th period. As 1 for 2 for Blake Griffin. So 12-point lead here. Still anybody's ball game at this point. And Stockis for 3. Oh my goodness. That just squirted right out the wrong time. Phoenix can't get. And Zion. Oh my goodness. Wendell Carter Jr. had it stolen right from his hands. Tatum with the slam. And a 10-point lead here. So inside to Wendell Carter Jr. As that's Ian Clark for 3, no good. They had a good play run for it. Oh, heck of a steal chance there. Felicio slams it over Zion Williamson, 74-66. And now Zion inside to the young man from Duke. Nice finish there. 10-point lead once again. 19 points for Zion. Not as many rebounds as Blake Griffin in this game, but he has done his job. Stockis with the rebound. Here goes over to Ian Clark again. Still no dice on the 3. And the 3-pointer, no good. Blake Griffin with a nice finish. 76-68. And there's a quick timeout by the Sting. They need it. They get their leaders back on the floor at this point. Alright, so as guys coming out here, Doncic, Waiters, as Augustine with a nice break, as they certainly needed it. Javon Carter and company certainly did their job. Waiters for 3. Oh, nice knockdown there. And there's 2 points. And Doncic, oh, nice rebound there for Zion. Doncic again. Oh my goodness. And Rozier with the finish. And oh my goodness, bad time for that. A 5-second violation inbounding the ball, and Williams wants a timeout. So Williams trying to set up the next play. No, and that is an easy 2 points. And right now, out to Luka, and he is fouled. Second foul for Tatum. And a quick timeout for Tampa Bay, as the coach wants his personnel. Alright, so let's see. Free throw team. Might be a good mixture here. So Luka will just hang on to it. Third foul. As and coach very upset there. Maybe he wanted a little bit. And gets 2 for 2. And the Monsters spend their last timeout. So neither team have a timeout here. So right now, this is what you got down the stretch here with 22 seconds. Phoenix oh yeah. And Rozier in the corner for Griffin. Oh, big time. Or actually what's counted as a 2-point. As a 2-point goal instead of a 3. So again, there's in the... Oh yeah, Zion definitely deserving a player of the game. Yeah, Luka in his first game back, not too bad himself. Yeah, some shots not going in like he wanted to. Other than that, I would say a solid effort for Luka Doncic in his first game back from the injury. And then being still without your other gun, Tyler Hero. And three-pointer, no good. And that's the game. Tampa Bay Sting hang on for the win, 81-76. Yep, they had the early lead. Then Phoenix certainly pushed the tempo there towards the end as Tampa Bay hang on in Luka Doncic's return in the matchup between Blake Griffin and Zion Williamson certainly did not disappoint tonight. It was one whale of a ball game between these two. Good game all around for both players. Doncic leading the way with 25 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist in his return back to the team, as he was certainly helpful. 9 of 19 shooting, 2 for 4 from deep, and 5 for 8 from the free throw line tonight. Zion Williamson, 19 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist, and a block shot, as he certainly 9 of 13 shooting certainly did what he had to do tonight for the team, as he had that rim rocking dunk with Blake Griffin right there in his face, and that was impressive enough in that instance. Cam Reddish, 12 points off the bench, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 3 for 7 from deep, 4 for 9 for the game, 1 for 2 from the free throw line. Dion Waiters with 10 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, as he only had 2 points in the second half. Between both Doncic and Williamson, they had 21 points between the two of them in the second half, and that was impressive enough for the team here down the stretch. Augustine, 4 points, 4 assists tonight, and 1 steal, as he played a good game. Wendell Carter Jr., 4 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, and a steal tonight, as he certainly played well in the middle. And Miles Leonard, 3 points, 5 rebounds tonight. The only 3 he got in that corner, 1 for 4 shooting tonight. Kaminsky with 2 points, 7 rebounds. Saukus with 2 points. Clark and Javon Carter. Javon Carter ended up with 2 assists in the game in those 3 minutes of play. Zeller and Preston did not make the floor tonight. And for the Monsters, Blake Griffin, 24 points, 11 rebounds tonight, 4 assists for the guys tonight. Rozier with 10 points, 9 assists right now. and 9 assists tonight. And Felicio with 10 points, 8 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal. Tatum with 9, Porter Jr. with 6, Knox with 6, Fernando with 4, Anderson with 3, Lyles with 2 with 6 rebounds, and Jackson with 2 points. And then Noel, Waters, and Bamba with that bruised tailbone I did not think was going to be in the game anyway tonight. But you could tell he was definitely missed in the middle in the battle of the 7-footers. So 8 of 20 for 3-pointers for Tampa Bay tonight. Both teams shot in the 40s tonight. 3 for 12 for Phoenix from deep. And Phoenix and Tampa Bay certainly got to the line more. 11 of 15, 3 for 5 for Phoenix tonight. As once again, another win in the notch for Tampa Bay, as they are keeping up with the race here right now. So it should be a good stretch. It should be a good stretch the rest of the way here. So as we take a look at the standings heading into, as you can see, this is how close we are. 1 full week and then 4 days rest on the schedule here for the stretch run here, and this is how close it is down the run. So the Vortex still at 46 and 18. With 46 and 18, they have 6 games left. Vegas Jacks with 42 and 22. The Bandits at 40 and 24. Dallas Barons with 37 and 27 picked up a win tonight. The Leopards at 36 and 28 with 6 games left. Tampa Bay also picked up a win, 35 and 29. They now take over 6th place in the standing with 6 games left. The Power, with that loss in their game, drops to 7th place, and then the Peppers at 34 and 30, sitting in 8th place right now. So that leaves the Neptunes, the Cyclones, still in the hunt. But the big question for the Cyclones is, how will they be able to run the stretch without Stephon Curry down with him out with that injury for 1 to 2 more weeks? And then the Tempo at 30 and 34, pretty much all of them are pretty much out of it, along with Houston, Pittsburgh, San Jose, Denver, Phoenix. That drops to 24 and 40 on the season. Seattle at 23 and 40. San Francisco at 21 and 42. Just a rough break for them this year. Montreal with 46 and 18. Both teams, Vancouver and Montreal, battling for the best record. Kansas City at 40 and 23. Miami with 6 games left at 40 and 24 picked up a win. And the Colliers 37 and 27. The Supernovas 36 and 28 with 6 games left. The Bruisers at 35 and 29. The Jump at 35 and 30. And Atlanta Olympians picked up a loss. They have 5 games left. So could that leave the door open for Baltimore and Washington? I would say the closest run would be Baltimore at this point, as they are looking to get that 8th spot in the playoffs with Russell Westbrook and company on that team, as they are looking to do some damage. And of course, with BC and Washington, I tell you, with the next 6 to 7 games left, they have a tall run to make. They're going to need some losses by Atlanta and Baltimore in order to really sneak in that spot. Other than that, I think overall this may be their season. And then the Neon, the Arrows, the Anchorage Chill, the Sea Slickers, Boston, Carolina, and of course Columbus at 20 and 43 pretty much finish out the rest, as they are pretty much mathematically eliminated. So we still have a lot of games still left to go here in the season, and we will bring it to you as we can. So tomorrow, let's see what tomorrow's games are going to kind of look like for us. The Peppers will be in action against Davis of the Bandits, and then BC Chicago against Blake Griffin and the Monsters. And then of course the Baltimore Cannons have a tough matchup against the Miami Night Owls. That should be a stellar game. And Porzingis taking the Neptunes against San Jose in their game. And then the Founders on the road against Vancouver. And the Bruisers taking on Pittsburgh. And of course San Diego taking on Kansas City and in a game that they must continue to win in order to possibly make that move in the West Division. And so we'll see what happens then. So as you can see, we are getting oh so close to the playoffs, but I tell you, a lot of these matchups are going to be so tight, so close. We'll see what happens. So very nice games tonight. Great win, definitely, Ryan, in the buckets tonight. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up for tonight. Early day tomorrow, church tomorrow, and of course my son's baptism. So super excitement here with the family right now in that regard. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up for tonight, and I will see everyone tomorrow. And as always, tell those closest to you that you love them. And as always, buckle up for safety out there, especially in bad weather. And as always, keep God number one. God bless everyone. Yes, you all, Mike, Lady, and Ryan. Thank you once again for joining my stream tonight. I certainly do and always appreciate it. And I will see everyone tomorrow night. So I will do that. And you guys have a great Sunday as well. Until then, have a great night, everybody.